Hey there birdies, welcome back to the Bird Nest. So today we have another pick a card for you, and we're going to take a look at what is the message that you most need to hear at this moment from your higher self, from your guides, from the universe, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's it. So whatever wants to come through will come through. And we have four beautiful piles here with us. We have some shells with us today as well, and we're gonna, read the shells and everything. So for pile number one, these are the shells. For pile number two, these are the shells. For pile number three, here we go with the shells. And last but not least, we have a bunch of them. For pile number four, these are the shells. So feel free to choose more than one pile. There could be several messages about several areas of your life. So if you feel drawn to more than one pile, definitely go check them out, both, or all of them, whatever it is. But yeah, the timestamps are going to be down below. If you want to choose through the timestamps, you can also do that. Maybe there's a special number for you. The timestamps are going to be below. And that is it. So with no longer ado, let's get into it. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose these two little guys, well, big guys actually, this is your reading. You're in the right place, and let's actually get started with them. We'll take a look at the oracle in just a second. But first off, we do have this shell right here, which for me is my star seed shell. I cannot speak. So you may resonate as a star seed. If you don't know what it is, essentially it's when you come from another planet. You are created in another planet, you're from another galaxy and everything, but you come to Earth to raise its vibration. And as star seeds, I'm putting myself in that term because I do resonate as a star seed, but we usually go through like many galaxies. We go from galaxy to another, from planet to another. And sometimes one easy way for you to figure out if you feel like a starseed is that, especially as a child, you may feel like you didn't really belong. Even today, you may feel like you don't belong. And actually, I think that is what this reading is about. But if you feel like that is you, like you feel a little bit like the outcast, like no one understands you, you're a little bit out of place, you may definitely be a starseed. But definitely go take a look into that, like just Google starseed traits, for example, and you may find a little bit more information around that. It's actually interesting because one of the decks that we are going to use today is the starseed oracle, so you may definitely be a starseed. What I feel like what is happening here is that, especially with this shell, this is Aquarius energy, so you may have Aquarius in your chart, it doesn't have to be, but this shell for me, it's all about community. It's all about friendships and you having this sense of belonging. It is also about generosity and everything, but I do feel like you're going to receive that generosity and you're going to receive support from other people. I feel like you may think right now that perhaps you're alone, perhaps you don't really fit in and no one really understands you. For some of you, this may even be about love, and that you may be giving up on love a little bit. And I do feel like you have your people, you have your tribe wanting to come through, and I feel like they are coming through pretty soon. And it's just a matter of you being open to it. I feel like for you to be open to it, there's also this thing of you understanding that it's not because you feel like you don't belong that you actually don't belong. We are all different and we belong in different ways. Maybe, for a very long time, I thought I belonged to the music community. And now apparently I actually belong to the tarot community, So it's okay for you to feel like you're a little bit out of place. Maybe there's a shift that needs to happen in your life. Maybe there's, new clubs, new bars, new restaurants that you need to visit, new activities that you need to do. Different cities that you need to visit for you to be able to connect with these people and for you to be able to connect with your tribe and with the place that you belong. For some of you, this may even be physical. It may even be that you may need to relocate. Maybe you're thinking about that. And I do feel like if you were thinking about that, this is very specific, but if you're thinking about that, I feel like this is your confirmation that, that place that you're thinking about, or just the simple fact of you visiting another city, of you going somewhere else, that is the right path, and that is a place where you belong. Even if you not necessarily want to move to that city or to that country, whatever, you may feel really drawn to a specific place and definitely go give it a visit. Definitely go, you know, take a couple of weeks off, go to that country, to that city, whatever, because I feel like that is a place where you most likely have past lives, or it's where there's a lesson for you there, there's a reward for you there, there's something for you there. Okay, sometimes we have these gut feelings of like, man, there's just, this place just gives me something, and it doesn't have to make sense, but I do feel like you have something to discover over there. Okay, so don't be afraid to go check it out, and to take a couple of weeks off to have a little trip. Okay, so let's get started here with some oracles to see what the most important message for you right now is, and then we're gonna get into some tarot. So we have wisdom, we also have release with the number 27. That may be significant for you. Maybe the 7th of February, since we did have that Aquarius energy, or even 27th of January. I believe that is already Aquarius season. We also have the courage, be me, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. And finally, we have surrender to the divine, full moon. So we actually are going, well, depending on when you're watching this, but we're actually going to have a full moon in Capricorn in a few, well, actually we had, I'm recording this before it's uploaded, but we had a full moon in Capricorn recently, and that usually is about like hard work paying off, but also like, even from the terminology, the full moon in Capricorn, it says your heart, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I do feel like there is this tough cycle of you feeling like you don't belong, that is coming to an end. And I feel like this release pairs really well with this courage peony, because courageous peony, because I feel like there is this energy of like, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to even like explore yourself, you know, and explore your career, explore your relationships, explore people, explore how you connect with your body, explore your mindset, what you're telling yourself, right? I feel like that would really help you expand, and would really help you really connect with these people that want to come through. You know, I do feel like there is this energy of, you know what you have to do, you may be questioning it a little bit, you know, especially with this wisdom and surrender to the divine. I feel like, especially if you resonate as a star seed, you already have that inner wisdom, and you already know what the right path is, and you're constantly guided. I mean, even if you're not a star seed, you are constantly guided, but there is this understanding of, there is a mission for me here, you know. And especially star seeds, man, you come from another galaxy, you come from another planet. That by itself already brings you a lot of wisdom. And I feel like your past lives also already gave you a lot of wisdom. And I feel like there is something here, a change that you're wanting to take, that I really feel like is going to set you free. I really feel like it is going to make you so happy and fulfilled, but I feel like you're a little bit afraid of making a stupid mistake, of taking that risk, because it's useless, it's not going to take you anywhere, and you're just dreaming too high, and it's never going to happen. What if it actually happens? Okay? Because this wisdom card, the sentence that comes with it is, wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. And I feel like this shift, this change, this whatever situation may be, I do feel like it's a calculated risk. And it's a risk that comes from your soul. It's not a risk that is just, oh, I feel like doing this. No, it's a risk that comes from your soul. It is like surrender to the divine. The universe may even be giving you signs for you to get there. Okay? So please do not stop yourself from getting into this place, from starting this business, from, I don't know, exploring new careers, exploring new people. Because I do feel like it is part of your path here. Okay? So let's see where we go with this, with the tarot. Let's dive a little deeper, because right now I'm not really sure what area of the life it is. It may be anything really, but take it however it resonates. Let's see. Oopsie. This is a really hard deck to shuffle. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, for some of you this is about like moving out or exploring the world, taking some sort of trip with this world here card. Let's see. We also have 3 of Cups. This is awesome. 9 of Pentacles. Let's get 2 more. We have the Page of Swords. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. Bro, look at that. We have the Star. This is more Aquarius energy. So you could definitely be in Aquarius or have strong Aquarius energy in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But then again, we have the Star seed, right? So yeah, this is definitely for my star seeds. And I feel like more than anything, it's like, yeah, your soul is calling you, you know, your soul, your star family, soul family, they're calling you and they're asking you to go to those places and to meet them and to believe in yourself and put yourself out there because they want to meet you and it's part of your journey, it's part of your mission. But I do feel like there is something deeper than that. It's like this is something that is really going to bring forward everything that you're wishing for. With this star, this is about wish fulfillment. And I really feel like you may think, I don't know, I kind of get this feeling like you may think that the water is going to run out, that your wishes are not that big, are not that good for them to come through, that you're not that good for them to come true. And I do feel like this has to do with possibly like past friendships, people that you used to meet, and they may have made you feel, not even just friendships, maybe even relationships, but they may have made you feel like you weren't enough just the way you are, that you needed to prove something to be worthy of receiving money, of receiving love, of receiving care, of receiving attention. And I really don't think that that is the case. I mean, it is not the case. I already know that. Because you are worthy just as you are. That is this Nine of Pentacles energy. You are so independent, so abundant, and the people you're about to meet with the Three of Cups here, they are going to make you feel that way. And these are equal people. You know, they're all different. They're all different physically. They may even have like different careers and everything, but they have something in common. They believe in themselves. All of them, their support, there is union. There is this thing of really, I don't know, like brohood, you know, sisterhood. I really love that because I feel like you're finally getting this feeling of, okay, so these are the people I've been waiting for, you know? And with this world, I really feel like we were just talking about like the end of a tough cycle approaches. I do feel like that full moon in Capricorn was significant. If you're watching this and there's a full moon nearby, then definitely that full moon is going to be significant as well. Maybe take a look into its meaning and everything, and that could give you a little extra message. But I do feel like, you know, full moons are about, first of all, potential, right? So you reaching your fullest potential, but also they're about release. So I really feel like you are releasing something. Maybe you kind of need to release some people that are not good for you so you can meet the right ones. Maybe you need to release a career so you can, you know, find the right career. Maybe you need to release a home so you can find the right home and you can find the right place, right? And when we're talking here about like the right thing, it's like everything is the right thing at a certain time. But then it is okay if it stops being the right thing. So, for example, this career, maybe it was the right thing for a certain time. I was just talking about like the music community and everything. I studied music for a very long time. It was because I loved it, and it was because I thought that that was the path, and it was for a certain time. Then it stopped being because I've learned everything that I need to learn. I've met the people that I need to meet, and now I'm off to a different path because that is, you know, we're constantly shifting, we're constantly growing and aging, so it's normal that our mission or our path shifts a little bit, you know? And I do feel like with this Page of Swords, you already have communication with these people, so I wouldn't be surprised if you get like messages from them possibly through readings. I wouldn't be surprised if this message was from your soul family, but you may already be communicating with them through dreams. You may be receiving signs from them. But I also feel like they could also be already in like your environment, or at least they could be like following your social media, and now you're actually deepening the bond. It could also be that, you know, if this is about a career, for example, and you want to shift careers, it could be that you're already having that thought. It is just a matter of you acting on it, okay? So you can fully materialize this. And with the Three of Pentacles, there is this balanced give and take that I really don't think that you were getting before. If this is about career, maybe you were getting underpaid, maybe people weren't valuing you and they were taking you for granted. The same thing with relationships. And I do feel like now you're really meeting the right people and you're really getting into this place of, yeah, these are my people, and this is where I was supposed to be all along, okay? So, to finish this up, let's take a look here at some messages and advice from the universe to see what wants to come forward. But I definitely feel like if you're wanting to travel, definitely do. I feel like a cycle is ending here, and I really feel like you're meeting people that do resonate with you. All right. So, beautiful. We have a rewrite your story here, bottom of the deck, and that is all about like telling yourself a different story. Just because, let's say this is about friendships, just because your friendships in the past, they were toxic and they didn't respect you, they didn't support you, they were conditional, right? Their love or their care for you was conditional. It does not mean that the people you're going to meet next is going to be the same thing. Same thing with love. Just because your previous relationships, those people, they didn't appreciate you, they were toxic, they were manipulative, they I don't know, they cheated on you, whatever the case may be, it does not mean that it has to change, that it has to happen again. You can always rewrite it. The star is also about healing. So I do feel like, and we also have here like learn the lesson. So I really feel like this is all about you understanding, okay, it's that thing. They were the right people at a certain time. So what were they right for you for? What was the lesson that they were trying to teach you? What were they trying to give you? And I feel like that may give a little bit more clarity around, okay, so I have learned this lesson. I have understood that, I need to have more self-respect. We even have here, I love me, okay? So I really feel like it is about you seeing yourself in a different way. And as you start seeing yourself in a different way, as you start seeing yourself in this Nine of Pentacles of independence, of beauty, of confidence, you start attracting different energy. And maybe that was the lesson that these past people were trying to bring you forward. And now you're able to create new beginnings here for you, okay? So we also have look at your shadow, small things matter too, hang it high, change is coming, embrace it, and do something that matters. And it's so interesting that we were just talking about like generosity and everything. So you may want to, I don't know, you may want to do like charity work or something. That may be very specific. But with this, do something that matters. I even feel like it's that thing that we were talking about of like, put yourself in the places for you to meet these people. So if you want to meet people that love books, go to a bookstore, go to a library, go to a book convention, I don't know. But get yourself in those places and don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to just start conversation, okay? Because I really feel like that could have a big impact on your life and your next relationships, okay? Small things matter too. It could even be something just like, oh, I have read that book. That is so good. Like, I hope you enjoy it. It could be something so simple as that. It could start so small and it could go so big. Okay, so we have a lot of endings here. Hang attachment is coming. We have the world. We have new beginnings. So there's definitely like a new cycle beginning here for you with good, solid relationships. If this is about career, then, start looking for jobs that align with who you want to be and what you want to have, right? Don't be afraid to make the change. Why, with this, look at your shadow. Why are you afraid of making that change? I feel like that is also important that you ask yourself, because that is also going to bring this understanding for the lessons that you need to learn and for you to be able to rewrite the story and to create something else, okay? So I feel like these are all your messages today. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. If you're interested in private readings, the link is going to be down below. And don't forget to also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, where I have like individual, normally it's like individual cups for individual zodiac signs readings and general readings. So if you're interested in that, there is going to be a little card over there for you. And that is it. So I wish you the best. I love you very much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, pal number 2. So if you chose these two little guys, you're in the right place. Let's get into your reading. We'll look into the oracles in just a second. But let's actually start with the shells. So this is giving me straight up that saying of like, if it makes sense to you, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. And straight away we have some Virgo energy here, so you could have Virgo in your chart, doesn't have to be, but I do feel like this is all about you listening to your own guidance, because this for me is like the Hermit card in the tarot, and it is all about like, you already know. I feel like you may want to do something, or there is a path that you want to take, there is a risk that you want to take or something like that, and I feel like you already know. I feel like everybody knows the right thing. However, you may be either playing small because of insecurities, because of fears, but I feel like there could be something here around like other people that I feel like they are stopping you from fully going into those new beginnings, from fully stepping into that place. And it's interesting, I never really saw it this way, but this is kind of feeling like a heart here. So this could even be about love. And it's like, again, if it makes sense to you, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. If you feel like, if this is about love, if you feel like that is your person, then that is your person. It's not their person, right? It's your love life. So do whatever you want. And in overall, even if this is not about love, it's your life and it's your decisions. And in the end, it's your happiness and it's you who are going to be living your life. It's not other people. Okay, so don't be afraid to take those steps and to move towards those things, because I really feel like you're going to be so happy if you do. Because especially with that hermit energy, with that shell over there, it is giving me this big vibe of soul calling. I feel like this is something that your soul is urging you to do, something that is connected with your higher self. And I really feel like you maybe even be receiving signs and synchronicities about this situation, telling you, hey, yeah, this is the right path, please go, please do it. Because I really feel like it's going to make you, I feel like it's going to bring you everything that you're looking for, okay? And other people may not understand it. All right, so let's pull some oracles here to see what we have. Oh, look at that. We have change with the number 35. That may be significant. Or the number 8, for example. We also have perseverance. Nice. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Wow, that is gorgeous. And we also have New Moon in Virgo. What the heck? The time to give rather than take. So there's strong Virgo energy here. Also a little bit of fire, but it doesn't have to be again. Virgo season may be significant, perhaps. But either way, I just feel like this is about, you know, a time to give rather than take. I feel like this is about a time to give to yourself rather than taking from yourself to give to others solely. You know, I feel like it is important that you listen to your heart, listen to yourself, and take those steps, take those baby steps, because I really feel like it is required for you to do this. And there may be a little bit of, I wouldn't say like a little bit of fight, a little bit of, maybe even a little bit of resistance from other people. It's like they may question you. They may make you doubt. And that is where I feel like you may need to have the perseverance. It's like listening to your heart, listening to your soul, and being like, no, this is the path. I know it is. I know it is. I'm receiving the signs. I'm receiving the synchronicities. Funny enough, as I was just finishing up the other reading, I saw 2222. So that is a symbol of relationships, of partnerships. So yeah, it could definitely be about love, but I definitely feel like this is something good. This is something that is part of your soul. It's part of your journey. And if you refuse to do it, you're just refusing your soul. You're refusing maybe even your happiness, you know? And I feel like it would be important for you to ask yourself, like, why? Why are you hesitating? Why are you avoiding making this decision? Why are you listening to other people and not to yourself, right? For some, this is not even, you know, follow your intuition before it makes sense. This is about your mind getting in the way and stopping you from doing this. So what is your mind saying? And why is it saying? Where does it start? You know, where did it start? Where does that thought come from? So, for example, oh, I want to jump into this relationship, but I'm going to get hurt, so I might as well not do it. Where does that I'm going to get hurt start from? Okay? From the past, from your childhood? Is it from your first love? Is it from your parents? Where does it start? And I feel like it would be important for you to see that, you know, but I have grown. That started there, sure. And maybe at the time that was okay, and that was true. But now I have grown and I'm different and I'm more mature. I have learned some lessons. I have improved myself. So now I am able to do something different because I am a different person. And as you start to get into that place, I feel like you start to be open a little bit more to possibilities, and this change starts becoming a little bit easier, okay? But I do feel like it is a time for you to give to this situation. It's a time for you to really, you know, persevere and put in the effort in this change, okay? Because it is going to take you quite far. And not only that, we have this 35, which sums up to an 8. and that is a number of personal power. It's also a number of abundance. So maybe this is about like changing careers or something, and you're afraid of other people's opinions. Then by changing number 8, a lot of abundance is coming in, a lot of money, a lot of prosperity, a lot of also personal power, because you're stepping into who you are, you're stepping into yourself. And look at that, we have that for everyone. So for some of you, this is definitely about a relationship here, and it is going to take you quite far. And abundance, it can be abundance of a lot of things. So abundance of love, abundance of security, abundance of money, abundance of happiness, anything it is. So we have the Emperor to start this off. Beautiful. We also have, look at all this major arcana, goddamn. We have the Chariot, we have Death. Let's get a couple more. We have the Knight of Wands. Now we get one more. All right. We also have the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So we have some Aries energy here. We also have, we did talk about fire signs here. So Aries, Sag, and Leo. And we also have Cancer and Scorpio. All right. So this is interesting because I almost see this as like 2 different paths. And the most interesting thing, it's so interesting if this would be like about a divine counterpart, maybe even like going back to someone from the past, because it's like this Death is looking towards the past. It may even be like, it could be like a hobby or a side hustle, something that you used to love as a child, and now you're having the possibility to actually go towards it and do something about it. And I feel like your guides are motivating you towards it. And it's that thing, maybe it doesn't make sense because maybe for people around you, this ex is toxic, or this ex is in the past and you should move on. Maybe this career is like the path that you're on right now. Oh, but it's so solid, it's so stable. Why are you changing that? In the past, oh, it's so unstable. Why would you go there? Where would you get the financial security? It's like, and this may even be in your mind, okay? So, and it may be both. It may be your mind and other people, which it complicates things a little bit. But I would even say, like, this Death is looking towards the past, and that is where you see the biggest growth. That is where you also see the major arcanas. Major arcanas in the tarot is like big changes, big events that are part of your path, that are part of your journey, and are taking you in the right direction. And we have the Emperor here in the Chariot. So the Emperor, it's about you stepping into your power. I feel like you would feel more confident, more empowered, and like, yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing I'm going to do. And it makes you happy. It makes you fulfilled. This Emperor, he's not settling, but at the same time, he's comfortable. He's like, yeah, I've created this realm. I love it, and I'm proud of myself. So I feel like that, if this is about career, for example, I feel like that is what you're going to feel as you start to work through it, as you start to put in the effort and to put in the energy in the situation. It's like, yeah, that is the career I created. That is the business I created, and I'm freaking proud of myself. Not to mention that the Chariot is about victory and success. So I really feel like you are going to be very prosperous if this is about career. If it is about love, I feel like there is this thing of, I would even say that in a couple of years, or maybe in a few years, not in a couple necessarily, but it's like you're having children, or even like when you have grandchildren, if that is in your plans and everything, you were like looking back at how it all started. You're looking back at this relationship and you're like, yeah, I'm glad I made the decision because I was able to create all of this. I was able to build this beautiful path and life for myself, and I'm proud of myself for taking that chance at that time, And with this Chariot, the most beautiful thing is that we all have feminine and masculine energies within ourselves, and in this case, sometimes the Chariot card, the horses or the whatever animal they choose to put here, they could be seen in some decks like going in different directions, each one trying to go their own way, and in this case it's like they're both going forward. They both have, it's like if this is about a relationship, you're both on the same page, you're both doing the same thing, you're both having the same intention, you both want the same thing. And I really feel like this could bring so much transformation, so good for you. However, you have here the other option right? And by the way, death is about transformation. So there is this thing of like the transformation is if you choose to take action towards this change, towards this new path. If you choose not to, I feel like their Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands is like, with the Knight of Wands, it's giving me this vibe of not necessarily settling, but maybe a little bit of scattered energy. It's like, today I feel like doing this. I don't know, and that is valid. If that is what you want, then sure, do it. But it's a little bit unstable, and it's almost like you may try to. I'm also getting this vibe of like addictions, not necessarily in drugs or alcohol or anything like that, but maybe not even addictions. It may not be the right word, but perhaps like, I don't know, I just get this feeling of like using something to kind of avoid the void that is inside, the hole that this situation that you did not follow through left, So you may start to, I don't know, if this is about love, maybe you start to have a lot of casual sex, which is okay, not here to judge you, okay? But you may start to have a lot of casual sex to compensate that relationship that you do not have, You may start to, maybe you start to spend a lot of money carelessly to compensate the fact that you're not happy in your career, and that you're not following this path. And with this Five of Cups, this usually talks about regrets and disappointment. And in this case, well, in every Five of Cups, actually, there's like these 3 cups spilled. And you have 2 beautiful standing cups here behind you and again, behind you, right? So it may be something from the past, that they are filled. And they are beautiful, they're stable, they're grounded. And I feel like if you choose not to do that, you're always going to look at the opportunity that you didn't take, So yeah, I think that is the biggest message. I really feel like your guides want you to listen to yourself, listen to your soul, and take the path that you want to take. Take the path that you know that is going to make you the happiest. Okay? And again, I feel like you already know it. Maybe you just need a little bit of confirmation. I don't think I'm telling you anything new. But let's finish this up with some messages and advice from the universe to see what else we have here for you. Woo! All right. It's interesting that the candle went down because of the cards. And we made a huge mess. Interesting. Because we even have here like something needs to end, and it's like maybe you need to put something behind so you can focus solely on this particular thing. So we also have here ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for a sign from your guides because they're here with you. Clearly trust your spirit guides and the universe. Oh my goodness, we're making a big mess here. My Virgo side is clearly getting annoyed. All right, so we have something needs to end. We also have this trust your spirit guides in the universe. Everything is going to be okay. I really feel like the path that you want to take, it is going to take you in the right direction. Okay, so all you have to do, well, as if it was easy, just like that, but all you have to do is follow your heart. Okay, we also have expect the unexpected, rewrite your story. We also have this card here, so for some of you this could be about moving, but again, this is talking about change. Okay, don't be afraid to make that change. And we also have be grateful. So I really feel like, first of all, this situation is going to go way better than what you imagine. Again, maybe you're like wondering about a hobby, a side hustle that you really want to try out, and you're like, I'm not sure if that is going to go well. It can go even bigger. It can turn into this, I don't know, really famous company that everyone looks for, and you're rich and successful. If this is about a relationship, maybe that person can actually turn into the parent of your future children, and you can actually live a really beautiful, happy life. Especially with that Four of Wands showing up before, I really feel like that is the case. Okay, I really feel like you are going to be able to build something solid. And with the rewrite the story, I do feel like, and especially with the something needs to end, take a look at how you're stopping yourself. If this is about a relationship from the past, what was not working? What do you need to change? What do you need to improve? And I also feel like there is this thing of, even if this is, for example, something that you have tried before and it never really fully worked, it does not mean that it's not going to work this time. You know, so it could be, let's say you started a YouTube channel a couple years ago and it didn't work out. And now you're having a new idea and you want to start that again, but in a different way. It does not mean that it's not going to work either. You know, I even remember that before I started this channel, I had another YouTube channel that was like, I don't even remember. I think it was those random DIY things and everything. And first off, I got really bored easily and I didn't find the motivation to do videos for it. And I also remember that I was so self-conscious, like, oh my God, but I have a YouTube channel. What am I going to do about it? And now, fast forward a few years, I have a tarot channel that I think it's going pretty well. And I'm really proud of myself for it. And it's so different. It has nothing to do with DIY. And it did not mean that it wasn't going to work, right? Because maybe in the past, it wasn't really the right thing, okay? So take that however resonates. I'm giving this YouTube example, but it can be anything really. And I really feel like with this Be Grateful, it's like you have already went pretty far and you have already accomplished a lot. And I feel like it is important that you are grateful and proud of yourself for that and for all that you have already encountered and lived, okay? Even, for example, if this is about a past person, be grateful for the past that you had between the two of you. Be grateful for your past relationships, you know? Because I do feel like they have taught you a lot. And if this is someone from the past, for example, you were able to know this person. That is something to be grateful for. And now you can actually shape things into something better, into something beautiful, okay? And I do think that it is going to go way better than what you expect it to go, okay? So, pile number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a private reading for us to dive a little deeper into this, the link is going to be down below. And you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for individual zodiac signs and cusps and general readings there, okay? So, yeah, that is it. I wish you the best. I love it very much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose these two guys, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. We're going to look at your oracle in just a second. We are going to start off with your shells. Actually, before that, the second I started recording this reading, I saw 4343. So the number 43 could be significant. That could also be a date. But yeah, take that however resonates. 43, that also sums up to a 7. So maybe the number 7 or 77 could be significant, but yeah, just thought I would mention that. And one interesting thing is that I saw that synchronicity, right? And this show right here talks about no one, no other, but synchronicities. So I do feel like you could be receiving a lot of synchronicities. 4433 as I say that. So you're definitely being guided here. And not only that, I feel like you're doing an amazing job. I feel like you are I do think that you know that you're doing an amazing job and that you're on the right path, but I feel like you don't know the dimension of the good job you're doing, you know? And what I mean with that is that I actually feel like you're going to be pretty blessed pretty soon because you are following your ideal path. For some of you, this could even be like, we're going to take a little deeper look into that to really figure out what this is about. But for some of you, it could be about like you making some sort of change and you like, because like I always see this as like a whistle. So it's almost like the universe, your guides are kind of, you know, calling you like, hey, it's time to move. It's time to do that thing. So it could be that there's something that you need to go towards, maybe a new beginning, maybe you need to make some change. But I definitely feel like you are going to be so blessed, and I do feel like you are getting supported by it. I feel like you are on the right path, and I feel like your guides are super proud of you, okay? So let's take a little deeper look into this, and let's take a look at our oracles. So, okay, to start off, we have, ooh, look at that. We have Serenity, and we have a little card here that forgot to come forward. We have Bittersweet. We also have Portal. Look at that. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Goddamn. And we also have New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So the New Moon in Leo is coming up, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. But that New Moon could be significant. It's happening in the beginning of August. I'm not sure of the date this year. But yeah. So, and also, you could have Leo energy in your chart. It doesn't have to be, though. But I definitely feel like, again, we have this thing of like the sovereignty, confidence is your key to success. You know, doors are opening. So for some of you, this is a door that is opening, a new beginning that is showing up for you, and it's like, take the action. But I do feel like you have already been working on it, and because of it, the doors are opening for you. So it could be, for example, you're working on a side hustle, or more, maybe a little bit more in tune with the message. It's like you're working on a product behind the scenes, and now the doors are opening for you to release it, for it to be seen, for it to be launched in a huge way, you know, and that product could actually like whoosh you forward like in a crazy way. It could even make you take you in this place of sovereignty, you know. And we also have a 41 over there, if that is a significant number for you. But I definitely feel like there are a lot of changes coming forward, big, powerful, beautiful, joyful changes that are really going to empower you. And I do feel like there is this thing of, and I even feel like, you know, maybe this card, it didn't really come out because of the message of the bittersweet. Maybe it actually came out because of this cake, birthday cake. It's like there's celebration coming forward. This is a beautiful message, pile 3. I really feel like your guys just want to hype you up and say, hey, please do not give up. Please keep doing it because you're doing so well. And we're about to bless you so hugely because you're doing the right thing, okay? For some of you, there could be this thing of maybe you're a little bit insecure of like, am I really that talented? Am I really that good in this area? Am I really doing the right thing? And I feel like you are, but you may doubt it a little bit. So I feel like your guides are kind of, you know, coming forward just to give you this little heads up that, hey, you are powerful, you are enough, and you are doing amazing. So please have confidence in yourself, have confidence in your beliefs, because you are doing really, really well, okay? For some reason, I kind of feel like this could be something creative, and it doesn't have to be art related. It could be just that thing of like you're launching a product, and that product is actually going to be really well received, okay? So whatever new beginning, whatever thing you've been working on, whatever thing you've been thinking about, things are about to shape up for you, okay? And a lot of blessings are coming forward. So let's put some tarot into this and see what we have. So we have the World, beautiful. We have the Womb, which is a little extra card in this deck. All right. We also have the Five of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Pentacles. I actually feel like it's this way. Page of Pentacles and the Fool. Then bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Very nice. So I do feel like there is something here. I want to start with this Five of Pentacles because I do feel like it is attached with this Womb. And I do feel like this is the beginning of everything. So this Five of Pentacles talks about a lack mindset. It also talks about, you know, losing some money and everything. The thing is, I don't think you're going to lose any money. I actually think you're going to make it. But I do feel like that could be your perception of it. That could be your fear, is that, oh, I'm working on this thing, I'm putting in all this work, but then it's not going to lead into anything. And I feel like that is the thing that you may need to heal. That is the thing that you may need to look in a different way. You know, this bittersweet, it's all about, I even feel like the sentence that comes with this card is something like, when a door is closed, look for the window, something like that. Or when a door closes, a window opens, something like that. And I do feel like there is this thing of maybe there's a different perspective that you may need to look into. Why do you think that you're going to lose money? Why do you think that you're not going to be successful? Why don't you believe in your power, in your talent? Where does that come from? Maybe it comes from your childhood, and your creativity was always really judged and not appreciated, and it wasn't seen as something stable, you know. And maybe you were always trying to also fit in and you know, just please everyone. And now I feel like with this Ace of Swords, now you're finally speaking your truth, and now you're finally becoming the person you really want to be, and you're really accomplishing all of the beautiful things that you want to accomplish. I feel like you're creating your dream life, right? So I do feel like there's something here that you may need to heal in terms of mindset, but also there may be something that you may need to end, or at least adjust a little bit, because maybe you're spending a little bit too much time in, not necessarily in the wrong things, but maybe you're spending a little bit too much time in the things that don't make sense for you at this moment. Okay, because this Page of Pentacles, this is that new beginning. This is this new opportunity, this reward that is coming in. And it is going to require you to take a little deep of faith for you to get into this beautiful new place where there are huge, immense possibilities. Like, this guy has like 5 books here. It's like, he has so much potential. He can learn so much from this opportunity. And I also feel like this could be something that, you know, these limiting beliefs, this lack of self-confidence could come from the fact that maybe you're doing this really recently. You know, maybe you didn't study for this. Maybe it's something really random that you never really thought about. But if you like it, why not? And the thing is, I feel like it's not just a matter of you liking it. I feel like you are good at it, you know? Because it's like, it's almost like he's even reading 2 books at the same time. You know, he's that good. And he has already read like 3 books. He's really good at this. And the morning just started, you know? So I feel like that is you. It's like you just have this incredible ability to learn when it comes to the situation, to grow and to adapt. And I feel like that is what's going to be your biggest thing for this new beginning. And I feel like this Fool, you may think that you're going to be a fool, that you're going to, like, it doesn't make sense, so, you know, I'm just going crazy. But in fact, it's not. I feel like you're just really beginning a new cycle for yourself. And I really feel like you're in this beautiful transition, because this world talks about endings and new beginnings, and it's the last card, supposedly, the last card of the tarot. In this deck, you actually have an extra one, which is the Womb, and it's almost like you have finished something, or maybe you have opened a door for something else to enter, and now you're in the transition where you need to, you know, clean things up a little bit, clean a few mindsets, and adjust a few things that are not really working and not allowing you to grow. And as you move into that, boom, Fool, there's a new journey, there's a new path, there are huge, beautiful things that you can accomplish and that you can create for yourself, okay? Not to mention that the World is actually a card of success. So, yeah, you're going to receive a lot of success, okay? You're going to be really, really successful. Not to mention, like, you have rewards, you have success, you have sovereignty, so you are really on the right path, and I really feel like this thing is going to empower you and is part of your mission, is part of who you are, okay? So let's pull a few last messages and advice from the universe and see what wants to come forward. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have a card that is going to mess up with this whole thing, which is We Are By Your Side. I'm gonna put it like this. All right. We also have, ooh, yeah, we love it. Okay, we have internal factors. And especially with this home right here, it's definitely talking about your mindsets, okay, and how you view yourself, because I really feel like you are so freaking talented and you are doing amazing. I really feel like you are doing great. So that thing that I was talking about, like, maybe you actually know how well you're doing, maybe you actually don't. I feel like you partly know, because I do feel like this path excites you and empowers you and makes you feel like, this feels good. But maybe it feels like this feels good, but I'm not sure if I'm good enough for the task, for this thing to feel good to others, you know, and you actually are good enough for that, okay? So we also have your wishes are coming true. Look at that. Speak up, hang attention is coming, embrace it, and we also have be grateful. So yeah, we have more change, more new beginnings coming through. So I definitely feel like, follow your heart. Also wanted to take a look, and I do feel like you are really happy and your heart is asking you, begging you to please go in this direction, and I feel like it is going to be up to you to decide that and to go towards that. And just know that if you choose to take this leap of faith, if you choose to go in this direction, things are going to go so much better than what you expect, okay? And I really feel like more than anything, more than this bringing you a lot of success, this bringing you a lot of rewards, speak up. And this Ace of Swords, it's definitely talking about like authenticity and you really feeling like, yeah, that is the thing. This is the thing. This is what I was created for. This is what I was. This is the version of me I have been waiting for all my life. Wow, that is powerful. That is the message that was coming through. You're really getting into your dream life, into your dream version of yourself. So please, do not stop yourself, okay? Because I really feel like you're doing amazing. I really feel like you're doing incredibly well, okay? So, pile number 3, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe for me. I would really appreciate that. If you're interested in a private reading for us to take a little deeper look into this, goodness, the link is going to be down below, and you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo. I have individual zodiac signs and cusp readings and general readings if you're interested in that. So yeah, that is it. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile fours. Welcome to your reading. If you chose these 3 shells, this is your place to be. And let's get right into it. We're going to look at the oracles in just a second. Let's start with the shells. So first off, I actually want to start with this one because I feel like your guides, one of the messages that you need to hear is to remind you how freaking hot and sexy you are, because this is my mermaid shell, and I really feel like you are so incredibly beautiful. And I don't know why they need you to they need to remind you of that, but I guess you needed to hear that, you know. I also feel like this could be related with, you know, I feel like you were in a very confident place right now, or maybe not necessarily confident, but I feel like you're in a very attractive place right now, attractive physically, emotionally, mentally, and especially energetic wise. And because of it, you're actually attracting something really good, which could come forward through social media. So maybe this is like a new fling, a new romance coming forward, and it could definitely start with social media. It could also be that you could be receiving some communication from, for example, a business or a job offer that you were waiting for that reply. That could be coming forward. But I definitely feel like you are in a very beautiful place right now with yourself. And I feel like sometimes you may be a little bit too hard on yourself, but I really feel like you're doing so well, okay? And more than that, you even have this universe shell, which is, don't tell the others, but my favorite shell. And it is all about like you being on the right path. So I really feel like your guides, the universe, is really trying to encourage you to believe in yourself, and to remember that there is no wrong turn, because you're in such a beautiful, empowering energy that there is nothing you can do that is going to take you off the path, of the right path. Okay, so let's pull some oracles here to dive a little deeper and see what we have. So we have hunger with the number 29. That may be significant. We also have, ooh, look at that. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. We have abundance. We love it. We also have higher earth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. And step out of your comfort zone with North Node. Yeah, and like the most beautiful thing is that this North Node is about, North Node is essentially, in your birth chart, is essentially your destiny, is the things that you're meant to do in this lifetime and the lessons that you're meant to learn and everything. And I feel like you are in that place, you know? It may feel a little bit like out of your comfort zone because the opposing energy is the South Node, which is about past lives. And it's the energy that you have already learned, the skills that you have already learned, the things that you have already experienced. And that is comfortable because like I've been there before, so, you know, I could go back there. That would be fine. But the thing is, this is the thing that is going to bring you this. Okay, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. I feel like you were already doing that in some way, and because of it, again, you're receiving this communication or this opportunity here for things to grow and expand in a beautiful way, and to bring you a lot of abundance. In this case, I do feel like it's money-wise, but it could be abundance of love, abundance of security, abundance of health, whatever it is. By the way, we do have some Gemini energy coming through, but you don't have to have those energies in your chart. But I definitely feel like you are on the right path. And it's like, don't stop yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit your potential. You know, with this hunger, I really feel like there is this energy of like, you can get more. I even feel like right now, things may be already pretty good for you. You know, you may have a really stable career. You may be doing great. you know, everything is falling into the right place. You can have even more. You're attracting even more. Okay, so don't limit yourself. I feel like the way you maybe even perhaps view yourself, that's why I feel like they want to remind you of like how powerful, how sexy, how hot, how beautiful and incredible you are, how I don't know, how expensive you are. Because I really feel like you are in that expensive energy of like really growing and blossoming into your best version. And it's like, because you're blossoming, you're going to get even more. So I really feel like your guides want you to remind yourself of that constantly, every single day, that, you know what, I am awesome and I can attract so much more than what I already have. But I am grateful for what I already have, you know? With this IRF, longing for home, homesick for the stars, I get this energy of, first of all, sometimes it can get a little lonely. And I feel like there's this thing of, like, communicate with the right people. It's like, don't feel pressured to share your energy and to share your goals and accomplishments with everyone, you know, but also don't be afraid to share them with other people, because I do feel like you have people that do support you, and you have people that do that are proud of you and that are going to be proud of you. And also I do feel like, you know, with this thing of like you being on the right path, I do feel like you are receiving signs and support from your guides and from your soul family and everything, and they want you to know that you are doing great. And there's also this thing of like the Airhead of like the comfort zone, the home, right, where it all started. That is the South Node. So I feel like they want to get out a little bit from that place somewhere else. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting the specific message of like, this may actually be literally get out of your place and go somewhere else. So maybe for some of you have been thinking about moving, that could be quite possible. Okay. It could also be about just changing careers, whatever it is. But yeah, I do feel like that was very specific. So if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So let's pull some tarot in here and see where we go. Okay. It's so interesting because the messages are actually quite similar in a way. They're all different, but they are quite similar. In a way. So let's see, what do we have here from a Pal Force? We have, ooh, look at that, way to start. We have the Two of Cups, we have Strength, that is some Leo energy coming through. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, so again, Gemini energy. And let's get one more. We have the Ace of Wands here, bottom of the deck, and then we also have here the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I do think I want to start with the Seven of Pentacles, because this is actually giving me this vibe of you have so much to accomplish, you have so much to do, you have so much to learn from and to earn from. So if this is about career, it could be that like you have so many possibilities here for you. You have so much potential for success, for abundance, for prosperity, you know, and I feel like that is what you're attracting. But you need to see that in yourself, because with this Knight of Swords, he looks, in this deck, he looks so suspicious. So it's like you're looking at opportunities and you're like, yeah, I don't know. This is too good to be true, you know, and it's actually not. It's actually good in just the right amount. Or even if it's too good to be true, it does not mean that it's not true. It's just, it's that good, okay? So I feel like there is this thing of like, see things in their brightest light, you know? See people in the brightest light. And I really feel like you have so much to get from you have so much to get from so many situations. And I do feel like this is both career and love. It's not just about career, it's not just about love, you know. For some of you, you're single as a Pringle. Well, love could be coming in again. That DM, that little social media hit up. You could definitely be getting that. If you're already in a relationship, there could be this beautiful. There could be this beautiful new beginning. Sun, full of joy, full of happiness, and you could be getting engaged, you could be having a child, who knows, you could be moving in together, whatever it is. And career-wise, I do feel like there is also this new beginning that is going to bring you so much balance. Maybe there's some partnership coming up, maybe there's a promotion, maybe there's all of that. I just feel like there is so much good happening here for you. Maybe it's already happening and you're like, what is happening? I need to sit for a second. I don't know what this is, It is a reward. It is a reward because you're doing so great and because you're so awesome. All right? And also, I feel like this is a little heads up of like, you're about to get it so good. So please do not stop yourself from actually receiving it. Okay? I do feel like I keep hearing affirmations, so maybe affirmations could be really good for you. Like, I don't know, just write, I am incredible, I am successful, I am filled with love, I am lovable, Whatever feels good to you, I feel like affirmations should always be something personal. So write them in whatever way feels good. But I really feel like you're getting so much. And that is really stepping you into, or is giving you this empowerment and is like getting you into your dream life, essentially. This whole reading is just like, you're awesome. That is the message you need to hear. It's like, you're awesome, we love you. So here we go with like all the blessings in the world. This is incredible. This is freaking incredible. All right, let's pull here some final messages and advice from the universe. I also feel like there is a lot of recognition coming forward, and we even have this being apologetically you here. So it's like, by you being authentic, by you accepting these gifts and allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone and to actually believe that, this is good and that's it. It's because I deserve it. It's because I'm awesome. I feel like because of it, you're actually like possibly even inspiring other people. I feel like other people are really looking up to you. I feel like you're really getting a lot of recognition because of like you, because of who you are. So that is incredible. Let's see here. This could also be something that you have been working really hard on, something that you have been trying to grow. Could be getting into this place of fully blossoming, and I feel like you're really going places. So let's see here. Messages and advice from the universe. All right, nice. Bottom of the deck we have, you are on the right path. If you had any doubt, you are on the right path. Maybe you're wanting to, this could be specific, but maybe you're wanting to make a decision, like, I don't know, changing jobs, going to a new city, starting, maybe you have already met someone, you're like, I don't know, is this really safe? I feel like this is your yes, please do it, It could also be, I don't know, I feel like, if you had a question, if you wanted to hear about something specific when you came to this reading and you had like a question, like a yes or no, this is a yes card favorably. So it's like, for example, is this person toxic? That is not a yes. It's like, no, this is great, so yeah, there was also something else that I was going to say. I don't know. But I just feel like whatever you want to do, please do it. Please. I'm begging you. Okay. You could also be asking about like an outcome. It's like, is this person really the one for me? Yes. Is this career really going to take me far? Yes. Is this project really going to be successful? You've guessed it. Yes. Okay. So we have rewrite your story. Be grateful. We also have surrender. You've done everything you could. We have speak up, ask for help, small things matter to you, and learn the lessons. And I feel like this learn the lessons, be grateful, and rewrite the story, it's all paired up together because it's like you have already came so far, and I feel like the biggest thing that you can do for yourself right now is be proud, because I feel like you have already really done so much, and I really feel like you need to be proud of yourself, and you need to I don't know, I feel like your guides want you to be in this place of, I know I deserve this, because some blessings, some new beginnings could be coming in, and this is happening pretty fast. And Leo season could be quite significant specifically, but I feel like things are rushing towards you, and it can get a little bit overwhelming, but I want you to remember, and I feel like your spirit guides want you to remember that it is happening because you deserve it. It is happening because you have learned the lessons. You've done everything you could. You've done everything you needed to do to receive those lessons. You've healed everything you needed to heal for you to attract your life partner. You've healed everything you needed to heal in regards to money for you to be abundant and prosperous and stable financially, you know? So I really feel like, man, be proud because you're doing so great, okay? I also feel like with this speak up, it's that encouragement. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, to speak your truth, to reveal your feelings, to do whatever you want to do. And ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for signs. If you're still doubting this card over here, ask for a sign and you shall receive it, okay? We also have this I love me here. So definitely please love yourself. And with this small things matter too, it's like you don't have to have it all figured out, okay? But I actually feel like you have it more figured out than what you may actually realize, okay? And I also feel like there is this thing of like, be grateful for the small things. Because sometimes it's almost like something may start really small and that is the blessing. And then it just expands into something even more. And that is another blessing. You know, it could be that, you know, it just starts with a little DM and like, be grateful. Okay, people actually find me interesting and want to get to know me. Be grateful for that, you know? And maybe, that actually happened to me with my ex, is like, your first thought, maybe, there we go with another player, you know? And it actually, you know, maybe it's not. And in that case, it wasn't. So maybe it's not, okay? And same thing with career. Maybe it's just like get a little text or a message or a response to an email of like, oh, hey, we find your work really interesting and we would like to work with you. Can we talk? It's like, oh, okay, well, it's just a talk. It's not guaranteed. Be grateful for it. You got a response, you know, and it can go even further because then you're going to go to the interview, you're going to talk and they're going to be like, yeah, you're hired. Boom, blessing. And you're in a very top level, blessing, you know? So, you're incredible and your life is about to get so much better. And I'm really proud of you. So, yeah, pile number 4, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a private reading for us to dive a little deeper into this, the link is going to be down below. And you can also check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, for individual zodiac signs and cusps and general readings if you're interested in that. Okay, so I love you very much. I wish you the best and I will see you in the next one.